Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. My name's Raquel. I film videos about like beauty and just like everything around beauty, hair, makeup, skincare, all of that. So for today's video, I'm really not going to be applying my makeup today. I'm just going to be going over some dupes that I think can save you a coin. I have been really into drugstore makeup. I did a haul of all new, what was it? It was testing out like all new makeup, and it was pretty much of just a bunch of different type of makeup, not just drugstore. And then I did one of drugstore or testing out new drugstore products. And honestly, I loved my face, like my makeup from all the drugstore products more than I did when I did that video of just testing out a whole bunch of new full face of new makeup. I just loved how my drugstore makeup turned out. So I thought, you know what? I have so many dupes, and so I'm going to give you guys all the dupes. I think it's pretty much a full face of dupes, pretty much. I think I have everything. But yeah, so let's just jump into the video. Okay, so first I'm gonna start kind of like primer, kind of go in order. So first, primer. So I just tested out this water drop primer from Wet n Wild, and I'm obsessed. This stuff is so good. It's so hydrating. It fills in your pores. I've talked a little bit about how the Maybelline one that I use, I always use it even when I'm using a different primer just because it fills in my pores so good. This fills in your pores and it hydrates you, I think, even more than the Maybelline one that I was using. And then I feel like this is a dupe for the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, I think. Pro Filter Instant Primer. This one is different consistency, but they do the exact same thing. They both feel hydrating on the skin. This one feels like a lotion. This one feels like a serum, but they both hydrate so good and fill in your pores so good. Like I literally feel like my face looks exactly the same with my foundation when I do these. These are so good, so similar. I mean, I feel like my dupes are so similar but so different. But I hope you guys can understand how I feel like they're dupes. Like they do the same thing. Like yes, they're obviously not going to be identical, but you guys don't need to spend a whole bunch of money on Fenty. You really don't. This one just does the job so good. And I liked my face makeup. I told you guys after my drugstore first impressions, this one was like amazing. But again, they do the exact same thing. So if you want to spend money on have Fenty products, then go ahead and go for the Fenty. The next thing is foundation, and I'm going to talk about these two. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24 Fresh Wear Foundation, and this one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. These are both luminous. These both are full coverage. These both are amazing. They both do the exact same thing. Exact same thing. I mean, literally, I feel like this is Anastasia just in a L'Oreal bottle. Like, I'm not joking you. They do the same thing. They're so good. I don't know what else I can say. Like, there's no difference. Like, you know, I was saying how some things are going to be a little bit different. Consistency, the exact same. They do look the same on the face. So good. So good. And then what's next? Now I have two concealers that are dupes. So I have 4 concealers, if that makes sense. The first one is going to be Tarte and e.l.f., which I'm sure you guys have heard these being dupes so many times. They literally have the same bottle, it's just the tops are completely different. This is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm in the shade Medium Sand. And then this is e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in the shade Light Sand. These are the same in so many ways. I feel like they cover your under eyes the same. I feel like this one honestly blends out easier for me than the Shape Tape. And I have heard that people say Shape Tape is drying for them. I don't think it's drying for me personally. Again, I do so much skincare before I even apply makeup, primer, and all of that. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. I don't feel like this is drying, but I do feel like this blends out easier. It is more of a luminous concealer to me. So this one, yeah, is not going to be any type of luminous or anything, where this one is going to give you that glow when you put it on, which I personally like. And if you don't like that, just go in with a matte powder, honestly, and I feel like you should be fine. But these two, yeah, like Shape Tape, I mean, all these products are pretty expensive. Obviously, I'm doing dupes, so obviously one's going to be expensive, one's going to be cheaper, but I just feel like you don't need to spend all your money on this. Now, will I probably repurchase when I run out? Yes, but that's just me. I like having my options. But yeah, just like what I'm in the mood for. But I feel like they both have the same coverage, everything. Like, you don't need to spend a whole bunch of money to get good makeup, like I've been saying this whole video. And then the next one I have is ColourPop and the Kylie Jenner. I know this is a mess, like my makeup's just a mess. The Kylie Jenner concealer, Kylie Skin Concealer, and this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Again, like there's not much I can say. Like, they're both the same consistency, they both do the same thing. I literally feel like with this one, it's literally, you could put this in a Kylie Jenner bottle and it's the same. Like, I feel like they just did that, honestly, and Kylie Jenner gets more money because she puts her name on it and it's more money. But they both have the exact same consistency. Like, literally the loofahs are is that not loofah? What am I saying? I don't know what this is called. Okay, I don't know what it's called. What is it called? Let me know down below. I don't know. Literally identical. Literally the only thing that's different is like the bottles that they're in, and like identical. Same coverage, same consistency, same everything. This is not going to be a super matte concealers, so just so you guys know. Okay, and then what are you going with? Powders. I have one powder, and this is going to be the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana Powder and the Bare Minerals Concealer Well Rested. Are exactly the same. Both have like similar color to them, for sure. But yeah, these do the exact same thing. Honestly, I like the Wet n Wild better in my opinion. I feel like when you put this on, you can't really let it set and bake, and I don't think that's really what it's for. But you cannot let it set and bake, because if you leave it there too long, it literally stays there. Like, that color is just there. So like, if you have like, if you bake and then you have like a little bit like went down or whatever, like, you know how loose powder just kind of gets everywhere, when you try to wipe that off, it's not going anywhere, it's staying. So I don't know if that's just with the concealers I'm using it with or what, but this one just stays and sticks there, which, I mean, yeah, okay, that's good because it kind of gives you extra coverage, but I don't want it, like, I want to be able to buff it out and like blend it out and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then I'm sure this is way cheaper and you get way more product than you do with this. This is expensive. Bare Minerals is not cheap. Like, I literally thought I was going to get something similar to this, and I got this. So next is going to be bronzer, and I feel like for me, these blend out exactly the same. No, obviously they don't smell the same. This smells like nothing, and this smells so good. The only difference I will say is that this one has like that luminous look to it, and this one is gonna just be straight matte. That's literally the only difference. They blend out both exactly the same. I feel like they're very similar in color as well. This is Kylie Toasty, and this is the Butter Bronzer Sunkissed. They're the same to me, in my opinion. The only difference I would see is just that this one's more luminous and this one's straight matte. But like, literally, guys, I just don't think you need to spend so much money on products. But why do I? Yeah, I don't know why. I just like my options. Okay, blush. Okay, this is like identical, I feel like. Okay, so I have these 3 blush trios. Out of all those Tarte blushes, I tried to find the best one that was a dupe for this, but honestly, all of them, like, how do I explain this? So like, this one and this one, like, don't you guys see how similar they are? Similar, except each of these have one shimmer. And this one is the shimmer one, but literally, guys, you can barely tell. So there's that one. So see, you guys, like how similar this one and this one. Guys, like, I feel like you don't need all of these. You can literally just get these 4 and they work just as good. Like, they're amazing. I love these. I feel like there's a range of colors. This one's more orangey, super pink, mauvey pink, and then you have this shimmery pink, whatever, I don't know. I think I go for this more than I go for those Tarte ones. This one's so good, and I just picked it up. What's next? Okay, and then this e.l.f. Glow Gleam Beam. Oh, see, this one keeps coming out. It's because it's a magnet, obviously, and like, it's not it's a magnet, and it's just not working out. But these shades honestly remind me so much of this. Okay, this is the Anastasia Glow Kit. and it's in the shade Sun Dipped, or like it's the palette Sun Dipped. I don't know what you want to say. Yeah, but anyways, like look how similar these colors are. They get the exact same payoff. I was kind of planning on doing swatches, but I have, let me see here. I'm gonna try and like, guys. Okay, this is terrible. But honestly, guys, like they're exactly the same. I think the e.l.f. one may be a little tiny bit more powdery, but honestly, just throw on some setting spray and you're good to go. Like it's not going to show up powdery or anything like that. Or throw some setting spray on your brush and you're good to go. But honestly, you don't even need to do that. I don't even do that all the time. But I'm just saying, like, consistency wise, that's really the only difference that I noticed. So yeah, that's that for that. Honestly, the price difference between these two is crazy. So you save a coin there. Next, I'm going to talk about the mascaras. And I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and the L'Oreal Waterproof Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. Guys, I know I can't really say much about concealers. I mean, I'm sorry, about mascaras, just because I don't like depend on mascara and like just curl my eyelashes. Like I always put falsies if I'm doing my makeup, like literally all the time. So I can't say much, but I do notice that when I do put these on, they do the exact same thing. Like they actually give my eyelashes a little bit of a lift, and then they also like elongate them so they look a little bit longer. I should have looked this up beforehand, but you guys know I film on my phone, so I'm not gonna like take my phone off and look it up and all that jazz. But there's this, oh no, I have it right here. Okay, so this is obviously no more in this, but I use this for like my like baby hairs, and it has like gel all over it, and like for my eyebrows and stuff, like when I need gel in my eyebrows, whatever. These guys are dupes, and I honestly like the NYX one so much better. Okay, this is the NYX Professional Makeup Precision Brown Brow Pencil. Is there anything else about it? No. Okay, and then this one's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in medium brown. Guys, I wish I had this product. Like, they literally are exactly the same. Like, okay, Anastasia might be a little bit thicker, like pencil, but literally they do the same thing. These are definitely 100% dupes. There's nothing different about them to me. They both glide on perfect. They're both just amazing brow products. Highly recommend them to you guys. Next, what else am I gonna take next? Okay, lip liners. Lip liners, I'm gonna talk about ColourPop and Kylie Jenner, Kylie Cosmetics again. Literally, I've heard like when Kylie Cosmetics first came out that like it was basically like a ColourPop, but because her name was on it, it was like so much more expensive. And I really do feel that way with some of the products. This is ColourPop Lippy Pencil, and it's in the shade BFF. And then this one is Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Exposed. And no, they're not like the most, I'm not talking about the color wise, I'm just talking about consistency wise, how similar they are. Like, there's some right there. And I also swatched, I feel like her mattes and ColourPop mattes are exactly the same. This is them right here, and this is the shade Starling and Exposed. And Exposed is going to be this first one, and then Starling is going to be this one. Like, guys, they're literally, I would say they're similar colors. If you're looking for like an exposed color, I would suggest Starling, and same thing with the if you're looking for exposed, or no, is this exposed? Yeah, exposed, I would suggest BFF. All these, like, they literally feel the exact same. You know how picky I am with eyeliner, you know how picky I am with lip liners and all of that. So yeah, I would suggest going with ColourPop. They're really good too. Exactly the same. And then lastly for lips, I have this not Kylie, Kim Kardashian Nude 4. And I talked about this in my last, or one of my videos about, because I purchased this one at the same time. This is the Maybelline Truffle Tease, and they literally feel exactly the same. Exactly the same. They're almost similar in color. This is the KKW Beauty, and this is the Maybelline. Guys, these are so similar, and this is so much cheaper. Like, I don't even want to pay this much ever again for a lipstick, honestly. I'm more of a matte person anyway, so I feel like I don't even use it that much, but they're exactly the same. Like, consistency, everything, like even the color, if you're looking for a similar color. I'm sure Maybelline even maybe has like even closer color to that one, the Nude 4, but you don't need to spend a whole bunch of money on KKW Beauty. It's like insane how dupe they are. I don't know, does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, and then for setting sprays, I'm gonna go in with eyeshadows at the end because they're on my bed, but this Wet n Wild 3-in-1 primer water is literally Mario Badescu. Like, literally there's nothing different. They both are amazing. They're both sprays. They spray out exactly the same. This one just smells really, really good. And this one just smells like fresh. This one's supposed to smell like lavender. Yeah, that's what it smells like, lavender. So they both smell really good. But yeah, so those, like, that's literally everything about the face that you guys could possibly think of that are dupes. I mean, you guys don't need to spend a whole bunch of money to get like a good payoff, good makeup, good everything. Like, you don't. These are kind of like, I don't know if you guys are going to consider these dupes. I personally consider them dupes, but again, they're not like 100% exactly similar. And lastly, I have the Revolution palette in the shade Velvet Rose, or in the, that's what the palette's called, Velvet Rose. I've used this so many times, even on my channel, on Instagram and all that. You're getting a dupe, not the perfect dupe. But if you're going for more neutrals, I was just picking this up instead of this, because you have so many color options down here and stuff. So I don't really go into these shades, so I don't use them anyways. So I could literally have just picked this up. Yes, I love Jaclyn Hill, so I'm going to support her. I love this palette. But guys, they're so similar. Like, they're not, like, yeah, there's more shades in here, so obviously they're not 100% similar. But if you're just going for neutral shades and want to throw in some pink in there, this pink shade right here, a little bit of orangey red tone brown, mauve color, light mauve color, like there's a white in here, there's a black, like, you guys, like, I'm telling you guys, like, now this is cheap still because this is like Morphe, you know what I'm saying? But like, you could just go with this and not have to spend a little bit more money for those like blues. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys understand when I'm talking about my dupes. I know some of them are exactly, like, I'm telling you guys, they're exactly the same. There's no difference to them. Like, it's literally a dupe. And then there's some that, like, yes, there's different in color, they're different in shades, but they do the exact same thing, like literally exactly the same thing. So I hope that helps you guys like save a coin and not have to think you need to spend so much money. Of course, I know, like, most of us, like, you know, somebody puts their name on it, we want to buy it, like, you know what I mean? So of course, like Kylie Jenner, I've spent so much money on her site. But she does have really good products. Like, I will hands down always pick her liners over anybody else. But if there's something like that is, I'm going to tell you guys, is so similar to that, it's going to be ColourPop. So yeah, all of these products, just, I highly recommend. So if you want to pay some more money, go for it. But if you want to save some money, I would highly recommend you guys trying these dupes out. Let me know if you guys do, if they work for you and all of that. But yeah, guys, that concludes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you thought, like, you know, saving a coin, give this video a thumbs up. If you like my dupes, give this video a thumbs up. If you're just here because you support me, please give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, again, don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.